with elections just a year away, and the madness of the debates and campaigning well already underway, I thought I might focus on the true nature of the presidents. Nixon, Reagan, Clinton, and Obama were all presidents of their own character. Whether you loved them, hated them, or just didn't care, they have had a big impact on popular culture. Presidents are the most parodied people ever. I thought I might take a lighter look at some of our past presidents. Some have claimed presidents to be monsters. Some have taken it as far as to sculpt them as monsters. Bump in the Night Studios has released several presidential monsters. The last mask they released was in 2009, which is the first mask we are going to look at, the Baracula. This is obviously a Barack Obama and Dracula crossover. I think it works very well. But out of the four, this is my least favorite. I know the ears were supposed to be bent, but these things are like almost folded. They're pointed down pretty much. Another tragic consequence of bag shipping. On this order, 3 masks were shoved into the same bag, and this mask was right at the bottom. Those ears were tightly pinched and folded. The sculpt is pretty good on the mask. I do think it resembles Obama. They even have his mole represented in the mask. I really don't understand why they designed him with bent ears. Now, the paint, it's not so good. First, I don't like how dark the lips are. It really looks like he's wearing makeup. The skin tone looks pretty good. I like the yellow blood-stained teeth a lot. They were trying really hard on the eyes, but I don't feel they pulled off the desired effect. There is some slight shadowing around the contours of the face, all the smile marks and everything. This mask would fit on a small head. The eye holes are very small, and the latex is very, very, very thin compared to the other presidential monsters. Since this was one of the last masks Bump in the Night Studios made, maybe they were a little thin on the latex, tried to get more masks out of the same batch. This mask cost me $28 on eBay, and I really don't think it was worth that much. So the good news is the masks only get better from here. So let's take a look at the next one. Oh my, what a monster we have here. I think someone as cold and evil as Leatherface matches Bill Clinton very well. I think the likeness of the sculpt is pretty good. I love how the face is breaking through the skin mask, enough to tell who is really behind that mask. I wish they would have made the look on his face more scary. He kinda just looks dumbfounded, like he just heard Epstein's personal documents were being released. I don't know why that would bother him. I do like the wrinkles around the eyes, it's very detailed, and the pits all over the nose. We are dealing with like a more modern old Bill Clinton here. Old and nasty as ever. The hair looks pretty good. It's more of his old hairstyle, but it helps identify him. I appreciate the leather straps that go all the way around the back of the head. Again, the look of the face just screams dumb zombie. They paid some good attention to the detail of the paint. The skin mask stitches are painted very nicely with black. No overpaint on those, really pulled some good detail. They also put 2 different colors of brown on the mask. Makes it look really good and almost 3-dimensional. The teeth have some great shadow detail painted on them. But the eyes, yeah, they're pretty rough. They added detail, but the talent or ability of the person adding detail is pretty poor. Maybe somebody was filling in the shop that day. Other than that, I'm very happy with the Bubba Clinton. The latex on this mask is very thick. It's a very good quality latex. It would fit a large head. Eye holes are a bit bigger, so I would say this is definitely wearable. I paid $28 for it on eBay, and I think it was definitely worth that. Next, we will step further back in time. Reaganstein is great. They solved the bad eye painting by just simply cutting out the eyes. It's cool, we've got eyes when we wear the mask. We don't always need them there. The sculpt is awesome. They are perfectly blended Reagan and Frankenstein's monster. The bolts on the neck look rad. The signature Reagan hair ties it all together. The age lines and detail on the skin are incredible. I feel like it's important to have some sort of metal stapler clip holding the top of the head on. That's a key feature for any Frankenstein's monster. And someone really went to town on these neck folds. It almost looks like a cast of some old wrinkly man's neck. The sculpt is just stellar on this thing. The paint is pretty damn good too. The green-gray skin color looks freaking amazing. The dirt highlights around the folds give it a real creepy touch. The teeth are really well done also. The only issue I have is how sloppy the crack on the forehead is filled in. But if that's all it is, then I'm super happy with this mask. It was also made out of very thick latex, and it is another large mask. The eye holes and ventilation are great. I would recommend wearing this. It cost me $21 and was the cheapest of the 4 masks. This was definitely worth the price. Okay, the last one up is my favorite, Count Nixon. Count Nixon was done so well. The sculpt looks very much like Nixon. He claimed that he was not a crook, but he didn't claim that he wasn't a vampire. Tricky dick. I also get a grandpa from the Munsters vibe from him. The nose is exceptionally large, but I believe that is what it was like in real life. I think they did a great job pointing the sides of the hair back. The paint is good. I like the dark color under the eyes. The lips are different color, but not too bright. I always love a good blood drip effect coming from the mouth. The pointed eyebrows also sell the look. But no, the eyes. One eye looks pretty good, but the other is looking out into outer space. I have seen more low-end mask companies glue acrylic eyes on. I actually think the effect works pretty good if you don't know how to paint an eye. Or you could just cut out the eye entirely. I mean, we've got eyes underneath it when we're wearing it. This is a medium-sized mask, and it was a very thick latex. It held its shape very, very well in shipping. I paid $26 for it, and I definitely think this one was worth it. Overall, I am happy with this set. They are all pretty funny, and for the most part, very well done. Not sure if I will display these, but who knows? Maybe around election season they will reappear. Don't worry about the politics for now, though. I will put these monsters away so you can enjoy your Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you find any other presidential monster masks out there, let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe button to see what weird or amazing masks I find next. To all my new subscribers, welcome and thank you. I have so many works of art to share with you. I will catch you all next time. Remember, follow your passion.